if people didn't know, because it's a bit random, because no one knows. Like, I'm not like a Bayonetta like YouTuber or Bayonetta like
Okay,
person online.
Here we go.
But I have been playing this game since I was when did it come out?
2008?
Since I was about 9, 10 years old.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
played it when it came out.
Yeah.
I didn't know about the game. I've been playing it for years. It's my favorite game of all time.
Okay.
It's something I love, and I'd say I'm pretty good at playing it.
Yeah.
But
this guy's old
that,
school.
That's
this guy...
why I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm like an old fan.
I'll put this.
I'm just not very vocal online.
I'll put this on the start of the video, so that way at least everyone has some context about it.
Yeah, I'm an old fan.
Exactly.
Listen to me. I'm the hardcore old fan.
He's been playing it more than me, even like ages ago, like 2009 days.
I was playing it before I was in double digits. I was 9 years old.
Okay,
I was playing it when I was 9 years old.
At least I was legal when I picked up the game. But yeah.
Literally. Oh,
there we go. Hey.
I can hear you.
Oh,
can
perfect.
You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Awesome. Have you calmed down from our last talk on the Bayonetta 3 trailer?
I don't know. I still have so many like questions and like little speculation.
I know, right?
I have no idea what to think. Let's start off right from the beginning. I feel like we should start off with kind of Bayonetta overall.
Yeah, okay.
Like what everyone thinks. Obviously, I said this before, and most people are saying this, but I think most fans and just people in general have come to the conclusion that this is not our Bayonetta.
Yeah. It's like, kind of a given now, yeah.
Yeah. I hope so. I personally hope so.
There's so many stories to come from that, yeah.
Yeah. I think it's going to be very interesting because I can't remember the exact like tweet, but I remember a couple years ago they were saying that this is going to be the most like interesting story, or it's going to be very like mind-bending. I can't remember who it was from, but it was someone on the team.
I see.
Well, that was a translation anyways.
Atsushi Inaba, was it? Or...
Maybe.
He usually says like the most mundane things. So.
Yeah.
I see.
It was something about it being like interesting or like mind bending, and I'm just thinking, it's like, ooh, I wonder what this is going to be. I'm just wondering where they could take it now, considering we've had 2 stories, and it doesn't seem like they're going with, here's just another god that we didn't find.
Yeah.
That wasn't in the first game. Go and kill it.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be that. I'm very interested. I'm very interested.
Yeah, I agree with that one because like that would be so saturated now. Like we've done that for the previous 2 games. I think now it's going to involve a little bit more politics than that. So
yes,
in terms of like if there is 2 timelines between, or there's a feud between John and Bayonetta, like whatever it is, it could be like a friendship type of politics that will happen. Make the story a little bit more dramatic and whatnot.
Yeah.
Do you think there will be another god? Like even if the story's not revolved around, do you think there will be another one?
I see. I don't know where they would put another god because we're obviously not going to fight against Queen Sheba.
Yeah.
We've done Jubileus, and then of course, Aesir was like the god of chaos.
It's gone now.
Yeah, and it's gone. I mean, they could do a thing, and it could be like his spirit coming back, but I don't think it is because he kind of dissipated at the end of.
Yeah.
Like, beginning of Bayonetta 1. No, Bayonetta 2.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
But I'm not too sure. I think they could introduce someone who's kind of like a god, but I guess maybe it would be a god, but on like god of all different realms or something like that.
Like,
but then we have to think.
Yeah.
But you have to think of why would that god be wanting to kill Bayonetta? Because it seems like it isn't Bayonetta going after someone; it's someone going after Bayonetta, and different Bayonettas, because that's like what we all assume.
Yeah.
But if they wouldn't go after like our Bayonetta, the only reason that I could think of it would be because they want the right eye of the world.
Right. I see.
Is it the right or is it the left? I can't remember.
Left eye from Bayonetta.
Left eye, yeah.
No, it's okay.
Where was Boulder?
The light.
Yeah. Yeah. They wouldn't go for our Bayonetta for that reason because of the fact that they don't hold it in that world anymore.
Right. Okay. So,
but I wonder why they'd be going after all different Bayonettas in each timeline.
Okay.
That's like the question that I'm just like trying to like wrap around.
Yeah,
like figure out.
What's the motive? And I touched up on it on a previous video. Like the only reason I would like, if I was a writer, the only reason I would say if this person is hunting Cerezas or Cereza variants would be to reverse the second Armageddon. Like just to because let's say like their world is already fuck that. Sorry, you can swear on this, by the way. Sorry, they're already like the world has gone to shit in their timeline. Like all the trinity of realities have combined. The only way to reverse that is to get rid of all Bayonettas, who is the forbidden child. That's like one of the reasons I would put from what I can see from now. But yeah, that's one of them.
That would be interesting. That would be very interesting.
Like at least in this time. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Mine is just like speculation in general. I just feel to be honest, I can't even speculate fully because I just feel like this story is going to be so different to the others. You can't really imagine where it's going to go. And because we've only got that one trailer, which has like hardly anything except that swords person at the end.
Yeah, like to make a new story from that.
No idea.
I see.
No idea. What you said on another call.
Which one?
Other call was I remember this. So you said that you think the person at the end.
Yeah.
You think that they would be kind of like a minor antagonist.
Yeah.
I agree because I don't think they're like
the major, the big
the
baddie.
Major one.
Yeah.
No, I think the big baddie would be the one who was in the teaser trailer like 5 years ago.
Oh, I
think
see.
That's what it would be. But then that's like a spirit. But still, I could see that. But I'm wondering what that last person has to play in the story.
The swordsman, right? Yeah, so like everyone's been saying John. Hideki Kamiya retweeted like a lot of John fan arts, so maybe that's a hint. So how would you like it to be John? Would you like it to be completely someone new?
Someone completely new. I see. I think if it was Jeanne, like okay, that's fine. But I feel like I would rather it be someone completely new. I've heard that people were saying like it's either Jeanne or they think it's like another Lumen Sage. But I don't think it's going to be a Lumen Sage because I think that's going to be like repeating what they've done that story like so many times.
Yeah, twice. That's right.
I think it's going to be something different. But then in the world of Bayonetta, what we know is like it is like Umbra Witches and Lumen Sages.
Yeah.
So what else is there?
Yeah, I know, right?
What else is there? It can't be like a human. Like, it's not gonna be like Luka.
I mean, we have like the story potential of Luka being a sleeper Lumen Sage. They can ride off that. There's another one that we proposed last time was Eclipsean Mages. Or Eclipsean Mages, so a mix between Umbran Witches and Lumen Sages. They could put something like that in. But again, I think they have to diverge away from Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2 theme. So it's completely new. As you said before at the start, it's completely mundane. I don't think anyone, even you or I, will predict it. And I think they have that kind of vibe going on. I don't mind. I really don't mind if we're right or wrong. So, but yeah. So, sorry, go ahead.
I was thinking, I feel like it couldn't be someone who's like between when you just said like Lumen Sage and Umbra Witch, because that's what Bayonetta is.
Yeah.
Herself.
Yeah.
So I feel like, because I feel like it could be, but then from what we've seen so far is that if they're born female, then they'll be trained under the Umbra Witches. And if they were male, if Bayonetta was male, then that could be it. But you never know.
Yeah, so a male variant. And I remember like
male variant could be.
Yeah, I remember Hideki Kamiya saying like you don't have to be male or female to join like either Umbran Witch or Lumen Sage. Maybe they might make that into Bayonetta 3. That would be pretty cool. Seeing a male Umbran Witch, that would like finally I can find something to cosplay like that. But like I would say, because I had a point in my previous video about the second timeline, that Cereza, that brave Cereza actually saved the Umbran Witches. So they still exist in that timeline.
They still exist.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool thing that we thought of.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Do you think the swordsman at the end is the purple figure, or do you think they're two separate characters?
I think they're two separate characters.
Right. Okay.
I think they're doing like a fake out here, so people are gonna see it as being the main antagonist, like the big bad person. But then I think that it's like what they've done in the past other games. Like last game, it was like Bayonetta 2. It was everything against like the new Lumen Sage, right? Well, like new, but against the Lumen Sage. which everyone predicted it was Boulder, but he wasn't like the bad person at the end of it.
The minor antagonist.
And he was the minor antagonist for a bit, kind of like how Jeanne was in Bayonetta 1.
Yeah. So I
feel like it's going to be like that. I have a feeling it's going to be like that. And I have a feeling from what I've seen in the past 2 games, because I think they will still follow things. I think at the end you're going to team up with that person.
Possibly. Oh yes, please! I'm showing an antics.
From every game, it was like
that.
It was like Jeanne, then Boulder.
Yeah.
And then I think it's going to be the same thing.
Yeah. So. Because if they join forces at the end of Bayonetta 3 or towards the end, like it would be so cool to see if it was someone completely different. Like it wouldn't be John, like whoever that is, Bayonetta with this other swordsman teaming up against the actual big baddie would be quite a really cool feat.
If it is someone that we already know, say if it is like Jeanne or it is Bayonetta, I want them to make it not obvious until like the right end.
Yes,
because I felt with like Boulder in the last game,
obvious.
It was so obvious.
It was too obvious.
And we were like, and I was like screaming at my TV, just like, how do you not realize it's so obvious? Like, how can you not tell?
Yeah.
How can you not tell?
Yeah, that's one of the benefits of making it someone completely either benefits of making it completely new, or they have to really, really cover up that if it's someone that we know. I just really want to see all the reactions of all those other Bayonetta players when they see the plot twist. If it is a male Bayonetta, if it is a John variant, like let's say if it is a John variant, I would love to see John and that person, our John, so the John of the first timeline, teaming up with that. That's cool.
That'll be fun.
How do you feel about the purple figure? This was like a long time ago theory. How do you feel about the purple figure being Rodin? Because like a lot of people have been speculating that. How would you feel? I would say Rodin of the second timeline, but yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
I don't see. I'm not too sure because of how I've seen Rodin. Obviously, we know he's like extremely powerful, but he's only ever been an ally.
Yeah.
It would be an interesting twist completely, and it would make more sense if it was in a different timeline. Because otherwise, how would we get the weapons in the game completely?
Yeah, exactly.
But because I remember that when that was a theory when the teaser trailer came out.
Yeah, like I wasn't on YouTube yet.
Yeah, I think it would be interesting, but it's not something I would. Actually, to be honest, I wouldn't mind it. I think I'd prefer it because it would be nice instead of introducing like a full new character.
Yeah.
Maybe it could be someone that you already know, but obviously in a different timeline.
Yeah.
As the like major bad person. I think that would be quite fun if it was Rodin.
Yeah.
It'd also be interesting to see Rodin's take on the other Rodin.
That would be so cool. Like, no, the only one who can beat me is me, and then you show up.
Yeah.
Like, that's like one of the shonen things that I would love to happen. Go ahead.
Then at the end, instead of summoning like Queen Sheba or Omni, you just summon Rodin. Like a massive Rodin.
Oh man. So what do you think the roles of Luka will be in this story? The same? Do you think it'll be the same?
I don't know, because I mean, what has he got to do now?
Yeah,
what's left of him?
He's already uncovered the secret, so
yeah, I feel like his story is kind of finished. Like, I feel he's had a full story and it's kind of come to a close.
Yeah.
I mean, I would still like him to be there, but I'm just wondering what he would do. Maybe in another timeline, it would make sense that he was there. But in like our Bayonetta, right now, it's like more of him just like being like, hey, cameo.
Yeah.
I feel like his story's gone to a full close.
Yeah, even at the end of Bayonetta 1,
I don't think there's much to do to him.
That's right.
Yeah. Also, would he have even carried on his father's work if Bayonetta was never
awakened?
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. When she was like not killed, but
that's actually quite interesting. So let's say in the second part, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, because I remember the reason that he like
became a journalist.
From what I remember, the reason was that he wanted to kind of like uncover everything about the witches and Lumen sages and stuff. Was because he saw his father get killed by angels, but he thought it was Bayonetta. The angels were invisible. I mean, he could still carry on his work, but his dad would probably still be alive.
True.
So wouldn't he be doing it himself?
Exactly.
So maybe in this alternate timeline, because from what we see, it is Cereza.
Yeah. Antonio's still alive.
Yeah.
Oh.
That would be interesting.
Right. Okay. then
and then the timelines like go together, and then he can meet his dad.
Oh,
Luka.
No
I think that
way.
could happen.
Yeah.
That seems like something that could happen.
That'd be so interesting.
I could imagine that. That would be fun.
It's like some Avengers Endgame shit. So it's like he finally gets that type of like from a writer's perspective, he gets that closure from his father. Even if they're like two completely different. Like he's a different father from the second time. Like he can get some sort of closure for him. In that when the timelines merge. But then that means brave Cereza, like the alternate Cereza wouldn't have probably met him. You wouldn't have met Enzo maybe.
Ever.
So it's gonna be a completely different timeline. Like it's a what if scenario. It's gonna
be very interesting.
Yeah.
And I wonder what her is. Cereza just going as Cereza? I guess so, maybe. But then remember the P?
Yeah, it could be
like,
another name.
The P?
Yeah, you told me that before. Like, oh, that's interesting. Like, what if it's someone else? Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm thinking. Obviously, I thought P, and I thought, Platinum Games. But
right.
I feel like they do that at the end, and then like merge into the Platinum Games like logo.
The logo, yeah.
It wouldn't like make sense because already looking at it visually, we can tell it's Platinum Games, and we know they've already put like Platinum Games like at the end.
Right.
So it seems like her name begins with a P.
Yeah.
Is it your pillow netter?
Oh, it could be pillow. Oh, that's actually a good fucking thing. Oh my god, pillow netter. Oh yeah, NDA. Don't tell anyone about that new project that I'm coming up with. You're the first one. You're the first one who's gonna see it.
I will not tell anyone.
Okay, cool. For the P, I don't know what kind other name. Well, one pillow netter, but like seriously, I'm not too sure about another P name for Bayonetta. Is it Bayonetta? Like,
I don't know.
Would it be?
Pistol? I don't
Pistol?
know.
Like yeah, it's
what?
It's just a mundane letter, but who knows?
Yeah.
Like I don't mind. I don't care if she's named a different person. But yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see if she has a different alias, I would say.
Yeah.
Or what else was I gonna say? Go ahead.
Wait, no, you go first.
No. I had nothing to say. No, your turn.
I was just thinking, because obviously at the beginning of the game, there's always that the long cutscene at the beginning. Then it's like the iconic fighting moment where she gets her guns.
Yeah.
I feel like that's not going to happen until like verse 2 of the game, because obviously they've only showed verse 1 completely. That's all they've showed is like the first chapter of the game. The first chapter of the game. I think we're gonna start off how like we've seen it, maybe a cutscene before that. But I don't think she's gonna like grab her guns in style until the second whole chapter. Because I feel like we're going straight into another like cityscape scene like it was in Bayonetta 2, but obviously it's Cereza, and I think she already has those guns.
Okay.
Because from what it started like, it was kind of like a slow start. It didn't seem like she was already fighting with like handguns, and then someone threw like Rodin threw her guns like normally.
Yeah.
It seemed like it was just like she arrived there and started. Yeah.
She didn't start with handguns.
Yeah, and I think what's going to happen though after chapter 1 is something's going to happen to that Cereza, and we're going to find out that it's not actually her. I think we're actually going to find out in the next trailer.
Yeah.
That. It may be in a story trailer or something that that's not Bayonetta.
Yeah.
At all.
So the next one, I think the next trailer will be at E3 or probably at another Nintendo Direct. Do you think they're going to reveal that it is an alternate Cereza in the next trailer, or do you want that to happen, or do you want it to? Wait for the game?
I want that to happen.
Okay, I see.
I mean, I wouldn't mind if they kept it as like this is the new her. Like this is her. This is what she looks like.
It's already given anyway, so
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hopefully, I mean it's given, but then at the same time, I'm just kind of like, what if it isn't? I'm like praying. I'm praying it. I'm praying it is completely not Bayonetta, because as like an old fan, from when I was like 9, I saw in the trailer like she was complete different personality. Everything points to it being a complete different person. But then maybe I don't know. I think it probably is, because there's less like overall like sex appeal of her. There's less kind of different like demeanor, her like mannerisms. She's more kind of like cutesy.
Lolita,
Lolita. Someone said, this could be Platinum Games trying to appeal to a wider like audience, so it could be like a teen label.
Ooh,
so like people like 12 up can play it. But I was like praying I hope not, because then it's yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh damn.
Some people were saying, oh, it's either this is Cereza or it's like a soft reboot. And I'm hoping it's not a soft reboot.
Oh no, please
I think
no.
if they want to do a reboot, do a full reboot for Bayonetta 4. Because after this, I don't think there's much that you could really do.
Or a different saga at least.
Yeah. Or maybe follow a different character. Maybe like do not like Bayonetta, but you could do kind of a spin-off where you can play as like a Lumen Sage or something.
Yeah.
That would be interesting.
That's right. And then probably in Bayonetta 4, you end up meeting that character from the spin-off and whatnot. They can do something like that.
They can do something interesting.
Yeah. So about the point that this Cereza that we see in the trailer could be our Bayonetta. So someone in my comment section said she has that gem in her Umbran watch, the red gem. I was like, oh wow, that's a really good find. And I'm like, please no, because that red gem was actually, because remember in the second timeline, the alternate Cereza, when John was about to seal her, like the sword hit the gem.
Yeah.
And then it knocked the gem off. So if this was another Cereza, shouldn't that gem not be there?
Yeah.
So that's one other point that someone pointed out. Like,
made it could be.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, it just feels she's a different vibe of Bayonetta. I still want another design for our Bayonetta, but who knows, man. So
I think either. There's two ways to think about it. They just designed her with the gem because, you know, it's Bayonetta.
Yeah, you can put it back.
It's very essentially her.
Yeah.
Or, from what I see, they always think about everything. So, I hope there's like another reason for it. I remember when I first watched the trailer, I already told you this, but I was like a bit disappointed.
Yeah.
I remember watching it.
The graphics.
And I was like, it was for me, it was the graphics, but then it was also the monsters you were fighting, and then it felt for Bayonetta, and also, I don't know how to explain it, but from what I've seen of the fighting so far, like, it looks good. It looks interesting. I mean, we haven't really seen anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
But when I looked at, like, the combo bar and the health bar, I immediately went, no. I hated it, because it didn't look anything like... It didn't have the same essence
as the enemy health bar in Bayo 2.
Or even just like as Bayonetta.
As a game.
It didn't have the same essence as the game, And
it
felt more of like a... I don't know how... I've never played Astral Chain, so I have no idea, but it felt more like a mechanical kind of like...
Futuristic?
Futuristic,
Cyberpunk?
Yeah. And it felt like it had like a blue kind of like screen, or like, you know, that kind of like futuristic kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I really hope that's not like that. But from what I see, is that could all be changed, considering it's like a very small thing, and I feel like right now they're doing the kind of polishing on the game.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's finished. I'm not sure. I wonder if the game is, because I said before, like, I think it's completely finished, but I wonder if the game is like 100% finished, or that Nintendo kind of rushed them to release a trailer.
Okay.
Because I feel like it probably is finished, but from what I saw, I thought, I feel like it needs a bit more
polishing and whatnot. Yeah.
Even from the trailer, because from seeing the Bayonetta 2 kind of trailer like that, there was a bit more to it.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering, because it's been in development for like 6-7 years now, since like Bayonetta 2 was out.
Yeah.
I wonder if it was kind of like, hey, can we get a trailer for this direct? Or they have it finished, but
just give us, just show what you have.
Overdoing it.
Yeah, like just show what you have. So
analyzing and being like, stop saying, being angry.
I feel like they are doing the final touches, and I'm pretty sure I hope that's not the health bar, because I know a lot of people are going to be disappointed with that.
It's ugly.
Yeah.
It's ugly. It's simple and ugly. It has like a little butterfly and a line. I'm like
you can do
also,
more
I don't like the combo. The font is weird.
The top left, top right? Was it the verse?
The top right, when it's like going on a slant, it just doesn't seem right.
I personally like that.
The one thing I will really like, that I do really like, is the like chain of torture attacks that she could do. I thought that was really cool.
Yeah, those are like, I think those are like finishers. I have a feeling they are. You don't need any more magic orbs. Like, if you do a certain combo, it leads to a torture attack that you can do. I think probably that's going to be the case. In terms of the gameplay, do you think they're just going to keep it the same? Dodge offset, keep it simple? Or
if they get rid of dodge offset, I'm not playing the game. I'm sorry.
Like,
I will not. That's one of the greatest mechanics.
It was,
and they know it, they know it's amazing.
Like,
they will not get rid of dodge offset.
It's what made Bayonetta unique compared to other games and whatnot. Like, it started it.
I think they've gotten rid of Umbran Climax.
Oh, they did. They turned it to.
I think that's completely.
Demon Masquerade. That one. That's really cool. I don't mind that one.
I'm interested in the kind of like summoning the demons like that.
Demon
I'm
Slayer.
very interested in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
looks like you're playing a rhythm game at the bottom corner,
yeah,
with the combos, like that drum game.
I'm interested in it.
Uh-huh.
But then I'm wondering how
it will work.
Well, it's gonna work because from what we saw in that first, in the first like chapter that they showed us, it looked very not cinematic, but like it's perfectly placed there.
Yes, because the spider was going up, right?
Rocket could be shot there. The spider
on the building.
But would that work in every arena? That's
right.
The problem.
So they work in specific chapters, like okay.
Or there has to be like some kind of generic one, or there's going to be like special ones.
Yeah.
Or maybe they've somehow made it that it could work in anywhere place, but I don't think they have.
Like, that's a lot of work for coding and whatnot.
Yeah. Because I feel like if they really fully implemented that, I feel like from what I've seen, I feel like they've either done it over the past 7-8 years, or they need an extra 2 years to make that work like seamlessly.
Okay.
Because from what I've seen, like it looks good, but I'm wondering how well it is going to look on the final game. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
But from Platinum Games, like from what all of their other games have seemed like the big ones, such as like the other Bayonettas, it seems like they would have it done. They would have it implemented. They would release something that's like half-assed done. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like they've been promising this since 2017. Probably only started in 2018. So they would. Right now, they're probably. I'm gonna say safe to assume 4 years of development, 4 to 6 years of development. So did you like Umbran Climax, by the way? In the second game?
I liked it, but I could see how it was kind of game breaking. I liked Umbran Climax for the reason that it was just easy to get rid of the enemies.
Yeah. If you're getting swamped, just use it.
Yeah. Or if I was on like witch trials, I was like Umbran Climax. Right. That's when I was like, okay, I'm gonna be Rosa, and then Umbran Climax, so I get the mech suit and just like annihilate everyone.
Yeah.
But I thought it was, if I was going from my casual fan standpoint, because I feel like I'm a bit of both. Like I'm a casual fan, but also a hardcore fan because I've been playing it for so long.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It's the game that I think I've played the game for longer than half my life now, because I think I found it when I was like 9, 10, now I'm 21, man. So I played it for longer than half my life.
Wow, I was at least legal when I got the game.
I was not. My dad was like, okay, let's just get this game for you. It's fine.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, good.
But I, as a casual fan, like I loved Umbran Climax, because I loved the serious mode in Bayonetta.
Yes.
In Bayonetta 1.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, oh, that's so cool. And like, I remember when I played as Jeanne in Bayonetta 1, I was like, I really like it when her hair is down. I wish I could just somehow access serious mode all the time.
Okay.
Without like the Climax bracelet.
Yeah.
But I liked how it made like Bayonetta look, but then also I thought it was just like very interesting to fight a boss like that.
Yeah.
Because it kind of made sense, like, oh, you're fighting this like massive boss.
You need to go on to serious mode.
You need to go like full out like serious mode.
Yeah.
Obviously it was like the best way to like Halo farm as well.
Yeah.
It was using like Durga.
Right.
Just like fighting like the boss.
I remember that glitch.
Like, yeah. That's how I was getting all the Halos. But, like I think what they did with Bayonetta 2, I thought it's good in principle, but I think
like after a while it just gets
Bayonetta 2, because you're just like trying to get magic to do
your work.
Climax.
Your work.
And then also in Bayonetta 2, I hardly ever use torture attacks because I was saving up for
same.
A torture attack.
Yeah. Like,
but I would say for Bayonetta 2, I liked Umbran Climax because I just thought it was fun getting it and then like flinging enemies around.
Yeah.
But it was just they relied a bit too much on Umbran Climax. I think with Bayonetta 2, it's better for casual fans.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah,
because it relies on like one of the most core mechanics, which is witch time, and then Umbran Climax.
Yeah.
Bayonetta 1, obviously, you didn't need witch time. If you became like
if you
the
could
best
do it,
player,
yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it Yosheshk?
Yosheshk.
Is that how you...
Everyone's the godmother.
Yes. I can't. Yeah, oh my god.
Yes.
That's what I found out when I was 11 or something, like 12, and I still have her like channel on like notifications. Like I watch everything. I watch her like retrospectives, like the full thing at least once every 3 months.
Old school, yeah.
Like I watch, that's when I was younger. That's who I learned dodge offset from.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Everyone did. All of the lore.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
The godmother.
Gonna just quickly, plug her Etsy shop.
No, go ahead. Done.
She
done and done.
Like, I've never ordered from her, but like she obviously makes like Bayonetta
themed stuff.
Like all of the like theme stuff, like the ribbon you can buy, like Bayonetta's ribbon,
the Umbran watch glasses, as well.
The Umbran watch is insane.
It's so beautiful.
Like the stuff, and also it's like very accurate. Like you couldn't find that anywhere else, and she's producing these.
That's right.
And it just looks great.
Yeah.
I would order stuff, but then it's like I don't want to wait a month. I need it now.
Just order it now.
I need to go to Australia.
Order it now. Like
I'll order it. I want the Umbran like the
Umbran watch?
magic watch thing. Yeah.
I really that one looks. I really want Jeanne's so much.
And Bayonetta's.
It looks so accurate. Like it doesn't look like a cosplay.
It's so good.
It looks like a limited edition merch and shit. I got her glasses, so that came in after a week. I'm so happy that came in after a week. I cannot wait.
Lives in Australia.
Exactly. She lives a state away. She lives one state away.
If we order it here, it takes like 3 months.
Yeah, that sucks, man. That really sucks.
But then it's fine though, because you order it, you forget about it, and then you get a surprise.
And then that's right. That's right. You guys have that that specialty over there. So what was I gonna say? I cannot wait to see her Bayonetta 3 glasses, because I don't know if there's going to be 2 glasses, because that could be the alt Cereza. We could have our new design that we're still waiting for, maybe. But the new glasses have you seen the new glasses on Brave Cereza? It's like it looks a little wavy and shit. It looks quite cool.
Yeah, it's like wavy. It's interesting.
It has some gems on it too. So go ahead. It really fits her style. Yeah, go ahead.
It does fit her style like completely. I think it worked. I feel like because she's like. The waviness, I know this is like thinking way too deep, analyzing, but it's the way that she's like bubbly. You see her whole moveset is kind of like her twirling and stuff.
Yeah,
and she's like,
her dance is adorable. Oh my gosh, like, and she's summoning Gamora with that. So yeah, I'm surprised that like no creature like hit her in the middle of that dance, because I remember watching it in the trailer and I was like, oh, she's gonna summon, and then I was like. 5 minutes later, she was still like dancing. I was like, "Girl, summon quickly! You're about to get killed." Yeah, I see. You're
about to be sent to hell.
And then John comes in. So, that's the thing I wanted to talk about as well. Like, if John, whichever it is, John, second timeline, John, first timeline, I really hope they don't like leave her out of the story. Like for 90%.
Oh, if they do, it's over.
Oh,
it's
man,
over I'd be so angry.
Yeah. Like I know a lot of John fans, like Phileas. Shout out to you, one of my moderators. So like she's a massive John fan, and she said like she was so excited to see John in the 2013 trailer, and then when she played the game, it was like, oh, she's in hell now. So and then you miss her for the majority. It's so sad. Oh man.
And also the thing is, I remember, I think they're gonna. Like they're gonna fake us out this time, like what I said earlier, because looking at all the trailers, you thought the whole story was about shaving, not saving
John. Oh my goodness, that's
not quite, shaving.
That's quite kinky, man.
that's like Bayonetta like Jeanne Bayonetta 1 stands, because they like her short hair. They were trying to go shave her hair off. But, saving her, like you thought that whole game was like about that, is about saving Jeanne, and then you're gonna like confront like things about. And I thought like, oh, it's gonna be like an ultimate fight with like Queen Sheba, like when I was younger.
Ooh, okay.
So I was like, oh, that's where it seems like it's going.
Yeah.
And that's what we saw, and then we find out, oh no, story's different. There's more to it. Like I think they're gonna do the same here. I think they're gonna. I don't know when they're gonna show Jeanne. When did they? I can't remember when they revealed Jeanne in Bayonetta 2. Because I remember when I was watching like the trailers for Bayonetta 2, and I was screaming when I saw Jeanne like come along with her bike.
Motorbike? Oh,
I was about to say bicycle.
Bicycle.
But it's not bicycle.
Oh, that's so cute. She's going all green. Go ahead.
Yeah, and I remember okay, like a lot of people, I feel this is an unpopular opinion amongst like a lot of fans of Bayonetta, but I loved the long hair on her. Like that was like, my favorite thing. I loved it. I didn't like it too much in gameplay because it was like going through like her legs and her arms.
It looked glitchy. It looked very glitchy.
It looked glitchy, but I loved it. Like apart from that, and I liked the whole like biker suit kind of style.
It's so skin tight and like the smoky eyes. It really fits her like juvenile vibe as well. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
I liked it, but then I feel like obviously if there was more like Jeanne, I feel like that could have been like one outfit for like the beginning, because obviously from what we saw in like Bayonetta 1, she has this kind of like elegant aesthetic to her because of course like she was like an Umbran elder's daughter,
the heir.
And she's the heir, so she has this whole like kind of like classy style.
Royalty.
I wish there was like kind of like the like a similar kind of like very like fashionable but like classy thing outfit for her. Maybe they could do that in this one. I'm wondering what they're gonna do with Jeanne in Bayonetta 3, because if she's gonna be in the same timeline as like the Cereza timeline, like are they gonna, from it looks like young Cereza obviously have the same hair as the new one we've seen in Bayonetta 3. So are they gonna do those like Princess Leia buns for Jeanne?
Ooh, okay.
In like this timeline?
Because
that's like the old hairstyle that we saw of her. But I'm wondering what they're gonna do with her. Or maybe she'll just have the short hairstyle. But I don't know. I'm very interested. I really want to see what Jeanne looks like. If they, I feel like a lot of us are quite worried. But I feel like Bayonetta, like Platinum Games, like they're very I think they're very conscious of what the fans want, and I think they're also very conscious of like their story in general. So I don't think that they would eliminate like Jeanne, like she wouldn't be in it, or this is a new Bayonetta, here you go. Because I feel if they did that, it would be like
they throw away their whole franchise. Like if they do,
I feel kind of their artistic integrity would be a bit in the midst, because I remember it feels like they would be pandering to get a wider audience to play the game. If that was like the end all be all Bayonetta, the new Bayonetta, she just has like a cute style. I think that would be a bit too. It would kind of lose like their overall vision,
their branding
for what
as
Bayonetta
well.
was.
Like,
and also we know that from Bayonetta 2, we know that like Nintendo are kind of being like, just do what you want, like make it a great game, and they did make Bayonetta 2 a great game. Obviously, like people, there were some problems with Bayonetta 2. But I find I replay Bayonetta 2 more than I do Bayonetta 1.
It has a lot. Correct.
I like going back and forth, but when I play Bayonetta 2 too much and I try and play Bayonetta 1, I'm like, oh god, this is so much harder than I remember. But I think that I think I am overthinking. I said think like 60 times in that one sentence.
That's okay. That's all right.
I think I am overthinking though. That maybe it's not. Maybe they're gonna get rid of like this character and this looks bad. I know that I'm 90% sure that
it's an alternate.
They've only showed us this little snippet and it's an alternate timeline. Because I think they want to get people to like talk about it, and I think they know that the hardcore fans looking at that would be like, what the fuck?
Like they know we're analyzing it. They know it. Like
they know like we'd be thinking like this is very different. I will still play it. I'm excited, but
100%.
This is definitely different. But I think there's a lot more to it. I wonder if they are actually going to reveal a lot. Because from this trailer, it was kind of just like a trailer overall, like a little like teaser, like sneak peek.
Like, sorry, I'm late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I wonder if they're actually going to reveal like a lot. Because from what we just saw, like in that trailer, they didn't reveal as much as what they have done with like past.
I think they revealed a healthy amount, so enough for talking, I would say.
Yeah, but I wonder if they're gonna do. I wonder if they're gonna reveal a lot, or they're gonna kind of just build up a lot more hype and then just give little like sneak peeks, and then when the game comes out, then we find out everything,
all the plot twists and whatnot.
Yeah. Because obviously we knew from the beginning with the Bayonetta 2 trailers that Jeanne got like her soul got knocked out of her by Gamora, and she was about to be eaten. Like her soul was about to be eaten up. But like I wonder if they're going to reveal that much, because seeing that, I wish I could have like played the game from the beginning without watching that and being like,
yeah, okay, I get.
Did she just die?
Right.
Like that's what I would want.
Okay. So I hope they don't do something like that for the next trailer.
Yeah.
So when you saw the Bayonetta 2 trailer in 2013, or like before the game came out, like was the story predictable? Because I wasn't there to see it. Like, was it predictable? Was it like, oh yeah, we kind of saw that coming? Like, was it like that or?
Not for me. Like the overall story, no. Like I didn't think that they were gonna go back in time.
Okay, I see.
I also didn't even think that there would be this whole ASUS thing. I knew there was gonna be like Loki.
Yeah. Oh, they showed that in the trailer.
You saw him in the trailer, but I thought, I was like, it's just gonna be like an interesting character that's gonna progress the story, probably help you in some way. I knew they were gonna go and save Jeanne because like that was the whole premise, but the overall story, no idea.
I see. Okay.
I thought it was gonna be like a big like demon fight saving Jeanne.
Okay.
But seems like from what I knew at the beginning, I can't fully remember. I need to go back and watch all the Bayonetta 2 trailers.
That's okay.
I knew there was going to be like a overall story fighting a Lumen sage. We knew from the beginning it was Boulder, because Boulder was the last Lumen sage. So I thought it was just like him going into the future. Yeah. But we didn't know this whole thing about like
ASUS bringing him to the
none of that.
I see.
Yeah.
Right.
None of that.
Okay. Now that's interesting, because like I wasn't there to experience the glory when you first saw Bayonetta 2. So So when you finished the game, were you satisfied with Bayonetta 2, like as a blind playthrough? Because like, or did you like, oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I felt.
Like. No, was that it?
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay.
I was satisfied because I took my time on it.
Okay, that's good.
I finished it in a day. Time on everything. Because I want to savor the story. Because when I got to like chapter 10, I was like, we're coming to the end. It's like another couple of them, and it's the end. And I don't.
That's why you were cherishing it. I see.
Yeah, I was like, I don't want to go there. Yeah. But I liked it. Obviously, I always wish there's more. I know they're not the kind of company to like push out like 1,000 story DLCs.
Yeah,
I'm like, please push out 1,000 story DLCs because I want to play it.
Yeah,
I will pay like hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, definitely, man. Like day one.
But I think I like that kind of thing where it's more of everything. If we're gonna make it, we're not gonna put it in a DLC that you buy separately. You're gonna have it in the game. You just have to unlock it.
Yeah.
The one thing I wish there was more unlockables in Bayonetta 2. Like at the end of the witch trials, like you don't really like. What do you get?
Yeah, just the records. That's it. Just the records.
Like.
Nothing
That's it. After dying so many times,
500 times. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish there was more to it personally, because there was more to it in Bayonetta 1. I wish there were more kind of like secret like things that you have to do in order to
I see,
get new things or new collectibles or even weapons that are hidden.
Yeah.
Like I wish there were more of that, because I remember in Bayonetta 1 they had like a bunch of like weapons that you had to do side.
Yeah, the OP weapons like Saifeng and Pillar.
Yeah, and like
those ones are cool.
Also, Bazillion, like the kind of like charging guns that were like from an ancient futuristic civilization. Yeah. Like the Saifeng. Yeah, stuff like that. We have to play a chapter. Like, what was it, 1,000 times?
Well, which trial? Like which trials? Or Angel Slayer?
Yeah. What was it? You had to complete. I can't remember, but I wish they had more of that, and I hope they do in this one. The one thing I'm praying they don't do in Bayonetta 3. Please stop the enemies from destroying like
your combos
or like blocking your wicked weaves or combos. Like it just ruins the flow. I hate it.
The parries,
just make
right?
them like, yeah, I hate the parries. Like,
everyone hated it. Yeah.
Just make them take it, but like, you know, like just swing through it. You know, instead of them going like, and then like I tumble back and my wicked weave gets broken. I'm like,
yeah. Would you prefer them to evade it?
No, let's not bring up that fucking sloth. I'm sorry. No.
Sloth was my favorite to hit.
It evades. It evades everything.
Every time.
The only thing I was fine was Jeanne evading things. It made sense, and it wasn't overly,
that felt cool.
She just like evaded everything, and she was like dancing around and did a little flip and evaded
that felt cool.
everything.
Yeah, that felt like a fight. But like Sloth was completely annoying. I just used the bow and arrow on him when I first versed him. And just scrape away his HP. How do you feel about the next Rodin? Like, do you have a thought on what the next Rodin will be? Like,
I have no idea.
From
what you said about his character, like you said, he's going to be in Japan next time. Because they had like the outfits. Maybe it's going to hint where they're going to go for the next game. I mean, where else would they go?
Because they've done Europe.
Back to Europe.
Go back to Vigrid during those. Oh, that would be pretty cool to revisit Vigrid.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he can dress as like a priest. I don't know.
Or
do something interesting.
A bishop. He's that kind of character. So.
Yeah, I hope I don't know. I'm interested to see the weapons that he like makes.
New weapons as well. I want the previous ones as well. The Bayonetta 1 weapons to come back in. Just for that nostalgic touch, that nostalgic thing. Like at least all the veterans would know. Do you want a special DLC outfit that you want? That for example, like Legend of Zelda, Astral Chain,
like the Nintendo one.
Yeah, is there one that you want?
I've never played Astral Chain, but I think it would be cool because they've done like the main Nintendo mascots. So I think maybe they will carry that over with a new special one, like the same ones, but maybe one is a new one, which could be Astral Chain.
Yeah.
So I remember they did like Fox in Bayonetta 2, and that wasn't in like Bayonetta. Oh no, what am I saying? Because Bayonetta 2 was Nintendo, and then they just ported some extra outfits to Bayonetta 1. Yeah. I wonder if they're going to do the main, like...
The Witch with Memories outfit? Or Witch with No Memories outfit? Like the previous outfits? That'll be pretty cool.
I hope they do.
I want that to happen. I just want to know, which one did you prefer? Oh, did I stop you from eating? Like, you can eat, man, if you want.
No.
Okay.
No, not at all.
Okay, cool. But yeah, like, if you want to eat, go ahead. Like, did you have a favorite? Did you have a favorite outfit from Bayonetta? The Witch with Memories. Yeah, like if you had to choose one, gun to your head.
Just her Oh my. Oop.
Oh, careful. It's all right.
I'm gonna load up. Actually, instead of going on my Switch and loading the game, let me just look.
Search it up.
I'm gonna look at all of the Bayonetta outfits.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you each game which one's my favorite. Actually, that'll be easier.
Yeah, sure.
Oh god.
She slays in all of them. She slays in all of them.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Like everything. I would have to say my one is the ending. What is it called? The dress B, I believe. The ending outfit. Bayo 2 one really? with the purple bow, so it's like hinting Bayonetta 3. That was my favorite, and the first outfit, just those two.
My favorite is just like in Bayonetta 1, it's going to be so basic, but the first outfit in general, like
correct.
her overall outfit, because
so
I think
classic.
it just brings a lot of nostalgia for me.
100%.
I also liked her old outfit. I really liked that. In Bayonetta 2, I liked. I've always played as like Witch with No Memories outfit or her old outfit.
The
but
apprentice one?
No, the not the Witch Apprentice, but her
apprentice one.
her
that one.
The one problem that I don't know why they've never patched it, but if you play as Bayonetta in that outfit and you put on Umbran Climax, if you watch it, her like whole head thing disappears and she's bald. Like she just has like. I'm not even joking.
Really?
I'm not kidding.
I didn't even know that. What
no.
the heck? Okay.
Yeah. I need to just show you this.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I need to get it up, but it's very interesting because I was like, why did they do that?
Why didn't they patch
it? So it was in the Wii U, and then in the Switch version, it had it.
Oh, they didn't patch it in the Switch? I thought you were talking about the Wii U. Holy shit! Okay.
No, so in like that old outfit, if you put Umbran Climax and Bayonetta 2, it like her whole like hair thing disappears, and then she just has like brown like on the scalp. And
I see. Ooh. So it's like an unfinished render of Bayo. Okay. The only glitch I remember was like in the art gallery, you can see Rosa with Rosa with like 5 hands on one, 5 red hands. That was one glitch.
I never knew that.
Really? It looks freaky. It's kind of freaky. I hope, like, I want them to leave some glitches in. I would say like the out of bounds glitches were pretty fun.
Those
Yeah, like.
Let me choose something.
As long as it's not too buggy that it hinders the gameplay.
Yeah. This is when I'm like, oh look, it does happen, and then it doesn't happen. It's so embarrassing.
No, go ahead. That happens. Don't worry about it. I'm pretty sure I trust you.
I need to get magic.
Okay. Got the Yashesk plays going on.
I'm wasting it. Anyways, let's talk about the other things between this because
it's okay. Take your time. Like if they take out dodge offset, like I know Yashesk is gonna be mad. Like all my hard work all gone now. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna take it out. So.
I mean, because in their other games they kind of incorporated dodge offset.
Yeah, exactly.
In the other games, so. It's such a PlatinumGames thing, and it was they like stumbled upon gold when they made that.
Oh yeah, it made it so unique.
Yeah, I don't think they will. But it would be annoying. If they did do that.
So also, I wanted to ask, you didn't want any Lumen sages in this game?
I wouldn't mind it, but if we're who's
just not Boulder,
it's going to be Boulder.
Just not Boulder.
Oh wait, here we go. I think let's see if it works. Okay, then.
Go.
See?
Oh wow.
Her hair disappears like completely, like, and she's just kind of bold.
Wow.
She has like Jeanne, Bayonetta.
And they did not patch it.
I thought they would just like leave it and not have that happen because she just kind of goes bold for a hot second.
I see.
And then after it just disappears.
It comes back.
I don't get it.
Okay. Yeah, that's definitely a bug, or like they didn't patch it up and whatnot.
They never patched it.
Damn,
from the Wii U version as
well. And that's the thing with Umbran Climax, like, I think at first it was like, whoa, this is really cool, and then after a while, it was just like a purple overlay that they put on Bayonetta. When you press that, the moment you press that button, it's only a purple overlay. I'm glad they fixed it up with Demon Masquerade. I'm pretty sure that's the next quote-unquote Umbran Climax, calling it a different name, but I hope they're gonna do more more combos with it, that like more unique style combos. They look pretty cool. Wait, was there anything else that you wanted to take out from Bayonetta 2 in Bayonetta 3? The parrying. Fuck the parrying.
Parrying, yeah, 100%. Oh god, what else? Yeah, I just think enemies that their whole thing isn't, oh, get witch time and then fight me, because that was a lot of the new enemies in Bayonetta.
Bayo 2.
So when we went in like back in time and we were fighting the old Bayonetta 1 enemies, I thought that was so fun because
you're revisiting it back, like that feeling.
Yeah, you're revisiting back, and then also none of them just like parry you every 2 seconds and push you back.
That's right. I see. With Bayo 3, I hope they just at least make the enemies. Oh, because Mr. Kamiya is executive director. Again, cool flex, executive director. I'm pretty sure he's gonna bring back the vibe of Bayonetta 1 back into Bayo 3.
I hope so.
Yeah. It has to be a given. Like, he's not gonna let it be like Bayo 2 because he just supervised that. I'm pretty sure he wasn't. He had his. He was a bit iffy about it, and they're gonna make Bayo 3 what Bayonetta the franchise was meant to be. But yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
What else was there?
It's just all speculation now because we can't like figure out.
Yeah, it's only the first trailer too. Like everyone was so hypersensitive. Go ahead.
New enemies.
Like
what? Let's talk about them.
Yeah, those mysterious call it life forms. The life forms.
Yeah, like those green white things. I thought
extraterrestrials.
Yeah, but I thought maybe some people are gonna hate me for this. I thought they looked bad.
Oh yeah, that's fine. Like it just felt off, did it?
They felt off, and then they also felt like it was made in 2009. Like it felt like the character. I felt like the design was worse. Like I think Bayonetta's design for all the characters were like perfect, like Bayonetta 1. But I thought it was like worse than something they did in like 2008.
Okay, I see.
Maybe not like overall like graphically, but I just thought they were kind of like especially the ones that she was like fighting in the train for a second. I thought they were like lazily put together.
Yeah,
they kind of just looked like stretched out humans.
Yeah. Like even with that,
I thought that was weird.
Oh,
I think.
Go ahead.
They could do something better.
Okay.
But I don't know.
Like
maybe I'll get used to it.
Even with you remember I told you this before, like the near replicant, right? Yeah, like they had a cinematic trailer that was insane. Like, have you seen the cinematic trailer of their game?
I'm not too sure.
Oh, that's okay. Like it looked proper, like cinematic design, Hollywood design, like that sort of thing. Like it was so crisp as well. I was kinda, I think I put my expectations too high because it's Platinum Games. They didn't have Square Enix's backing of their funding with it. But like I was kind of disappointed with it just looks like in-game footage, but even though they said it's not game footage, like not final.
Yeah.
But again, the trailer looked like it was from 2015. But that's okay. I'm still happy that we got a trailer. With the enemy designs that you said, they did look a little bit more like Astral Chain. That's why it made me think it was Astral Chain 2.
They did.
It just looked like essentially a copy, or like let me copy your homework, but don't make it look like don't make it look like you copied. I got you, bro.
Yeah.
And then it's like Astral Chain, like that, right?
Just copy it slightly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it felt like that. Also, that's how I felt about Bayonetta's face at the beginning.
Careful.
I looked at her face and I went,
okay.
Who's this girl?
That's not her. Cereza, right?
Like Cereza's face, like
yeah.
Great Bayonetta.
Yeah.
I looked at her face and I was like,
something's
up. That is not her. And then I heard the voice and I was like, ooh. And then that's when I immediately went, I was like,
it's different.
But I think possibly because it's just a different timeline.
Yeah.
When I had like a first look and I was just like, what is happening?
I mean, we're 90% sure. I don't know if Platinum Games is going to like, haha, we're the 10%. Like, we're 90% sure that's an alternate Cereza. That gives us hope. That really does gives us hope for a new design and a new trailer that will continue to break the internet. But like, I think I think they will reveal too much at that point. I really can't even say a final answer on this. Like, would I want them to say that this is alternate Cereza, or do I want them to leave it in the game for us to discover? Like, I don't know. Like, they're gonna hold a lot. Like, it's a what is it? It's an imbalance of what do I show and what do I keep as a plot twist, so that way the fans are still happy with this. That's their problem that they're gonna have to discuss. But yeah, it's very interesting. It's just I've been waiting for so long, and I think the thing is, because I've been waiting for so long, I just want it to be perfect. Like completely perfect. Yeah.
After Bayonetta 2 came out, I remember searching like Bayonetta 3 news, like a couple months after it came out, because I just wanted to know if they were in development, and it was like, oh yeah, we're gonna do it. Like, don't worry, like it's
progressing
smoothly.
Like, we're gonna do it.
Yeah. So I think I just have such high expectations.
Yeah.
I think they've also listened to like the problems that some of us had with like Bayonetta 2.
Yeah.
But I just hope it's just everything we've wanted.
It's also like on their part partly their fault for like not saying anything, or they released the trailer, or Nintendo asked them to release the teaser trailer in 2017 too early. Because
I think that's probably it.
Yeah, that made fans like so hypersensitive to Bayo news, and possibly like I'm at fault for this as well, and I'm guilty of it, like overhyping their sense of the game as well. Like I'm afraid of overhyping it, and then people won't get to enjoy it, or people themselves overhyping it, and they won't get to enjoy it, because there is a possibility like that. But you know, in Platinum Games we trust. Hopefully they come in and save the day. But like, again, I think it's Nintendo's fault that they asked them to reveal too early, or they didn't release any news on it like the moment they released the teaser. So Nintendo publishing rights, so they're the ones who publish the news and whatnot. So yeah, their fault.
I have a feeling it probably was they released the trailer
too early.
Like,
I mean, that's 4 years.
2 years, 1 or 2 years too early. I think it was 2 years too early.
Like,
I think it should have been released in 2019. And then...
okay, I see. Like 4 years, man. Like, that's a very long time. Very, very long time. I mean, I'm glad like some Bayo fans are back, and it brought like a lot of other casual fans to come in to the Bayo community.
Yeah.
The thing with Helena Taylor, that's the one I talked about. Like Helena Taylor just trolling trolling Twitter, and just like hinting that she's not the voice. She's hinting now that she is the voice. Like there's some tweets that she is. So again, she has to portray herself as on the fence, so that way it keeps people talking.
Yeah.
Grey Delisle, John's voice actress, responded with fingers crossed. Like if she, I think someone asked if John was gonna be in this game, and then Grey Delisle said fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure they know what's happening now. And they've done the voices. She's definitely in it. Yeah. They can't not leave them two out. They're too iconic.
Yeah.
For Bayo, like.
And also, if she wasn't in, she would have known by then. No, she wasn't in the game. So if it's being released next year, and they've already put out a trailer.
Yeah.
Like this, and she would know herself. Oh, they're not doing Jeanne, they haven't called me. So she would just ignore it. Probably.
Yeah, she would have ignored it. Exactly. Like she could have just ignored it and just not responded. But no, she had to like.
What about?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, what about if we think, oh, they're trolling us, but then we find out that
they're not in there.
Yeah. It's like
what the fuck? Like what the fuck? And then like they'll say, "We told you so." Like we told you, we're not here, and we overthought it. I literally said,
they didn't contact me.
Oh man, like I want Helena Taylor to come back. Like her voice is too iconic. It's like saying Robert Downey Jr. will be recasted as replaced.
It just wouldn't make sense because her voice is too iconic, and you hear her as Bayonetta. Not just that, she's like an insanely good voice actress. Like so good.
Yeah, that's right.
And the new one that I heard, you can tell it's not her. But I was listening, I was like, ooh, who's this imitator? Like you could tell it's imitation.
Yeah,
and it's maybe not.
It's just a different.
But I remember maybe they hired someone new because they could have just got her to do the same thing. But I think I remember from a while ago. She was saying, there wasn't much dialogue between Rosa and Bayonetta because I was doing both the voices, and it was kind of hard to kind of make that into like one big portrayal kind of like both characters.
Oh, okay.
It would sound too much like her.
I see where you're going. Yeah. Keep going.
So I think maybe that they maybe know that, and they've got someone new to do
the alternate Cereza.
Like, yeah.
I mean, like if it is a new voice for alternate Cereza, like they didn't recast Helena Taylor for alternate Cereza, I would be fine with that. Would you be fine with that? If it is an alternate Cereza, because like I feel that's fitting. Like it's not our Bayonetta. What would you think?
Yeah, but I would be disappointed in the game overall.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'd be like, if it isn't an alternate Cereza, it's just like,
and it's someone completely new.
Yeah.
I don't know. I had this feeling for a while now, but let's say that in Bayonetta 3 we're playing it, and the whole game is in that alternate timeline. And towards the end, that's when they reveal our Bayonetta can hear. Our Bayonetta realizes there's an alternate timeline. So it's at the end of that game where we see an end credit scene.
Oh my! Well, then they better be releasing Bayonetta 3.5 in the next month.
Yeah, or Bayonetta 4. Like, if they do that, one, that was like a huge wait, like for just the alternate timeline to show up, and then now we probably have to wait another 5 years for our Bayonetta to show up.
No, I swear, because if I have to wait,
man.
that game's gonna come out when I'm near 30, and I just turned 21.
Yeah.
I'm
By the
not
way, happy
waiting for
birthday.
that.
By the way, I'm sorry. I
Oh,
apologize
thank
for not saying.
you.
Happy belated birthday. I hope you had a fantastic birthday. Oh man.
Thank you. A nice cake.
Awesome. So you're gonna be. Oh, sorry. Yeah, you're gonna be 26, 27 if Bayonetta 4 comes out. If Bayonetta 4 comes out.
Oh my god.
Nearing 30s. I see.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh man.
I'm gonna be like a 30-year-old on like. It's not even gonna be a Switch. It's gonna be
might
like
be
a
something
new Nintendo
else.
console.
Yeah, exactly. Oh yeah,
look
might
like
as
an
well.
idiot.
I still have a body pillow when I'm 27, and then I'll still be playing. be having Cereza. But like, if they did that, how would you feel like at the end credit scene? Because like, I don't know, but it's something that I think Mr. Kamiya would troll about. Like, you have to wait another 5 years or the next in development for our Bayonetta to return. So how would you feel? Let's say hypothetical situation. Fingers crossed they don't do this, but like at the end credit scene, then they show our Bayonetta. How would you feel?
I'd feel. Oh, why did I sound like? I sound like I was about to cry.
No, it's okay.
I'd feel. I'd be kind of like, okay, I think I'd be disappointed when playing the game, but I still like playing it because it's Bayonetta.
Yeah, of course.
But at the end, I'd be like, and I'd be kind of hopeful.
Yeah. Like there is hope.
After all of my like anger, I'd be hopeful.
Okay,
So I'd be like, okay, so they obviously there's going to be another one.
Yeah.
You know.
And hopefully, as long as we support Bayonetta 3, and it receives a good funding or receives a good good ratings for this year, for next year, sorry. That way we can hope Nintendo will fund Bayonetta 4, and hopefully they don't put us in news hell or news limbo. I don't say development limbo. I say news limbo. It's like no news basically.
Because for a fact it's being developed, but they're just not saying anything.
Yeah, they're just not saying
just
anything.
Like,
That's it. Yeah, and like I think people took that as. Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I think this one's. I think it's gonna be more successful than Bayonetta 2.
Oh yeah.
I thought Bayonetta 2 was a success, but from what I see, I don't think Nintendo want to give up on Bayonetta because they've really like pushed Bayonetta as being like a flagship.
Yeah, they put her in
kind of
Smash.
like Nintendo flagship game and character. Not just because Bayonetta's in Smash, but like what you see like, Nintendo are always like, Bayonetta, you know, like they kind of talk about Bayonetta as one of their like I guess it is like a first party game.
They are proud of it. Like that's what I'll say. They're proud of Bayonetta.
It represents like another fan group because I think they want obviously what they wanted to do on the Wii U they didn't do until like the Switch came out.
Yeah.
The Switch is like what the Wii U should have been. But the technology wasn't there at that time. But I think what they've done is that they've found a good way to mix kind of like Nintendo fans and like the kind of more childish audience with the
mature, older gen.
Mature audience with games such as Bayonetta and stuff because I think they realized that, oh great, they did that on the Wii, but then after they had like a pure child audience on the Wii and they tried to separate it from in the Wii U. But it wasn't as successful. And I think because I mean the Switch is like a very, very successful console. They really succeeded with the Switch. After the Wii U, like it was insanely amazing what they did with the Switch.
I mean, that was go ahead.
I'm really just I think they would fund another Bayonetta 4, but I'm wondering if I think Nintendo would want a Bayonetta 4, but I'm wondering what if Platinum Games don't want to do a Bayonetta 4? Because they feel like the story is wrapped up.
Right, I see. The only way I think a Bayonetta 4 could happen is if they either combine the timelines or whatnot. Hopefully they don't do that. Like that's the only scenario that I would see a Bayonetta 4 happen. But I would honestly, to be honest, I would be content if they satisfy the story by the third sequel. Like the whole story, and then after that, nothing else. I'd be sad, definitely. I'd be definitely sad, but like, I don't want them to like push out for the sake of pushing it out. Push out more, like Boruto and whatnot. But yeah, again,
I'd be happy.
You'd be happy? Yeah.
I'd be happy, but no, this is what I'd be happy with. They finish it off, and this is the final Bayonetta. Then in 10 years, they do Bayonetta series remastered, where it's like I mean like a good remaster, not like a little shit one. Where they like just re-render things. I mean like a proper remaster where like they remake all the characters and stuff like from like the bottom up, but not like a whole new game, but like a remaster or a reboot.
Remake? You mean like with Alpha Sapphire and Auras, like Pokemon, like that kind of remake?
I have no idea. Oh, I'd be fine with that. But I'd either want like a extreme like new polished version of like Bayonetta, like the whole series in like 10, 12 years.
Yeah.
Kind of where they've just really just rebuilt it to make it look great on new consoles and work perfectly on new consoles.
Yeah, because it works fine on the Switch. Like.
Yeah. Where they have like amazing new graphics, where it's like you play the game like you've never seen it before, and
right.
like, how you kind of remember it when you were younger. I think that would be fun. Or I think after this Bayonetta, I feel like most things like these are a trilogy.
Yeah.
And I don't think Bayonetta's not like a Mario, and I don't think she can have like 6 million games and then carry on for like decades. I think it's kind of the thing that has to come to an end. I think Bayonetta 3 might be its end.
I see.
Unless they do like a Devil May Cry thing and just keep
have you played Devil May Cry or not yet?
I've never played it.
Right.
I've never
played it. No, I've never played it as well. Like I'm curious to wonder why that game kept going into like five sequels.
6.
And and what's stopping Bayonetta from doing that? Of course, like funding and whatnot. But like story wise, what's stopping Bayonetta from continuing on like DMC? But like that's what I was gonna say.
I think if it carried on like DMC, it'll probably see like a thing like what it did it would probably have like a soft reboot at some time. I think probably on like 5 it would be like, if they did a 4, I think it would be like a soft reboot where it might just start a whole new story. From like the whole Lumen stage thing, like it didn't happen, or like start off like where Bayonetta 1 left off and then or Bayonetta 2. And then like redo that. I feel like a lot of games do that, where if they make like a 5th game, they kind of go back and change the story. Like sometimes they always ignore the game before. They completely get rid of just that game, but then the other ones they're like canon in this new like universe. I think if Bayonetta 3 I mean is not as good as as we like hope it to be, I think they'll probably do that
for like Bayo 4. Bayo 4 or 5. I see. I hope they don't do that. I'm pretty sure they have like an A-star list. Like they have new choreographers and new stuntmen to be there. Like if you saw the cast or the directors and the developers like at the end of the trailer, like it's a lot of big names there. Of course, Mario Shimizaki's still there. They were recruited like 2 other stuntmen who worked on Inuyasha, I think. So a live action Inuyasha. So that's pretty cool to have on set. But like in terms of what was I gonna say? In terms of story, we're leaning towards Bayonetta 3 being the last of this saga. Like unless they want to just push out another game that could be just for the sake of pushing out Bayonetta to continue the franchise. At this point, now that I think about it, I feel it's best to just stop it at Bayo 3. But even so, I'll still support Bayonetta 4. Like that's where I'm at right now. I'm pretty sure that's where you're at as well, is it?
Yeah, definitely, because there's no way I'm not playing that game, or like I have to. I just don't want to play it and be like, oh, that's my biggest fear. It's just to play it
and it's not even your fault. Like it's the lack of it's the huge wait and the lack of news that came up to that hopefully not you won't get to that point, but that's what created that point. So it's on their fault.
I was gonna say, because Bayonetta's like, obviously we spoke about this, my favorite game of all time, and I've only ever bought a game console specifically for that game. Like no other game, I don't care. Like I'm not buying it for another game. I'll buy it for like, oh, this game's on it and like 16 others. I'll do that. Because another one of my favorite game series is Saints Row.
Oh, okay. I see.
But I never bought like an Xbox for Saints Row because it's on like it was on like PS4 and all the other consoles, right?
I see.
But the only if they did Saints Row like exclusive on another, I probably wouldn't buy it. But like for Bayonetta, I would.
Yeah.
So because I've had my Switch for like 2.5 years, I think now, or maybe I can't remember, but maybe a bit longer. But I've only got a couple of games on here. Two of them being Bayonetta, because Bayonetta 1, Bayonetta 2,
and Smash,
and then Smash and Mario Kart and Super Mario Odyssey. Oh. And Saints Row 3.
I see.
Ported it to the
Switch. Like those are my games as well.
Apart from that, like I only really ever play Bayonetta or Saints Row. That's all I like play on it.
Yeah.
And that's basically what I did with the Wii U as well. Like I had some of the first party games.
Yeah.
But I normally played it. I got it and played it for Bayonetta. So I'm 100% like going to do the same. But I'm just hoping it's good. And the one thing I really hope doesn't happen is that like the Switch, like they come out with a whole new console, right?
Go ahead.
Nintendo.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be like, remastered, like, you know, like a better version next year on their new console. Because I know me and I will buy it. But I don't want to spend the money. So
yeah,
it's kind of like that. Like I
mean, that leads me to my next question on, like, if there was, do you think there will be a Bayonetta themed Switch? Sorry, Bayonetta 3 themed Switch. Realistically. Of course,
realistically, no.
Yeah.
Do I want one? Yes.
100%.
I would love that to happen. I think it would be great.
Straight up.
I think it would be great. I think because it's not going to be like a massive puller of people buying consoles.
It's not a Zelda.
I think because they've done like an Animal Crossing one, that makes sense because everyone was playing Animal Crossing.
It's huge. Like, I think Bayonetta, that the franchise or the branding is not as big enough like Animal Crossing or Mario or Zelda yet.
I think if they did, it would be very limited, and then I know I would get one and I'd be pissed off.
Yeah, like limited in a sense of like probably they might make 100 or even 50. Of course, people are going to try and resell it and like black market that shit.
Then it's going to be like 1,000, and I'm going to be like, absolutely
fucking hell. Oh my god, yeah. If they do that, okay. If they do like what was it? A limited edition console, like not console, a controller. I think I'd be happy with that.
Yeah, a controller would be good. That would make sense.
Not a console per se. Definitely, I'll buy like 2 of them, and that one to use and one to keep. But I think in terms of branding on a Switch, I think controller will be the max that they would go for Bayonetta 3.
Yeah, I think so. And then obviously like a special edition, but apart from like a physical special edition. I hope they do. Well, I know they will, but I hope they do something very interesting because like the last special edition that I got.
The Angel Book?
The Book of Angels, basically.
Far out,
man.
So fun. That's so dumb.
It wasn't really the book. It looked like the book, and then you open it, it had like art in it. Which was really cool. Like concept art and stuff. And then obviously the game. Both games, actually. Both physical games.
Fucking hell,
like
Johnny.
2 physical games. Bayonetta 2 and Bayonetta 1. You open them. I loved it. I loved it when I got it. And I got it a couple days early.
And it's only... That was only available in... What was it? In UK, right?
Europe.
In Europe, sorry.
In Europe.
We only had the cards. That's it. Like it was a limited edition box. People were selling it for $7. The shops were selling it for $7. The limited edition Bayonetta 2 boxes. I wasn't a fan of Bayonetta back then, so I was like, oh, that's cool.
You didn't get it.
I didn't get it, of course. But like I just realized so Australia only got a box that looked cool and the cards.
America got nothing.
America got nothing.
I think America never gets anything. This is very interesting. I've always found with game companies, they never do special editions in America, like big, proper special editions. They do like certain ones, but they're kind of the average, boring special editions where like you expect to get that.
Yeah, just for marketing.
In Europe and Australia, they do something very different and interesting.
Oh, I wonder why. Okay. I mean, Europe, of course, is getting it better. I don't know why. Europe is getting it better for some reason. Oh, and of course, Japan gets it. Definitely.
Japan, of course, Japan get like very interesting special editions. But I think if it's like a European exclusive, Australian exclusive, like that kind of thing, I'm definitely gonna send it to my house in England, but then buy it separately here if I'm.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dual citizenship. That's right. Far.
Yeah.
You're lucky, man. Far out. Oh my god, you can get both special editions if they do release one in US.
If they release one exclusive to US and Europe, I'm getting both.
You got the okay.
I'm
Please,
both.
can you be my plug? I'll send you. I'll PayPal
yeah,
you.
I'll send you.
Oh
it.
yeah, let's go, baby.
If you pay for it, I'll send you it.
Yeah, I'll PayPal you straight up. Okay, I see. Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about for the trailer? Like, we talked around the trailer because we basically dug the trailer like back to front and whatnot.
We've spoke about the trailer for like 17 hours. Like we've dissected everything.
So I'm glad.
It's
like
not too much.
Not
too much. I don't know, because I personally have no idea where they're going to lead it into next, with where the next scenery is going to be, because obviously New York, that whole kind of scenery was
American.
only for the first chapter.
Yeah, that's right.
Bayonetta 2, and then Tokyo is probably going to be only for the first chapter in Bayonetta 3.
Oh, Shibuya, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So where are they going?
And I wanted to ask you about the the next Climax song for Bayonetta 3.
Oh.
So I remember you telling me, please do not give the same vibe as the
no.
Tomorrow Is Mine.
No,
Moon River.
No, I can't. Moon River. I don't want to be rude, but I really hate that kind of like
American.
Very over American, but not like American pop singers or anything.
Yeah.
But like that whole like American who sings anime covers. No offense to people. No, but there's that certain voice where they're like the cat walks down the street.
Yeah, exactly. And then they're like,
right. Yeah.
It's very enunciated.
And it said hi to me. Like that, and you sound like gas. And that's what Tomorrow Is Mine. It's like, tomorrow is mine.
Yeah, it's very it's very like emphasized, right? And
it's like very too American. It's
okay,
like
I see.
US. They hit the mark on Bayonetta 1.
With Fly Me to the Moon.
The person who sang that,
Helena Aguilera. Oh my gosh, yes.
So good. Like, it was perfect. The accent, it was like it's understandable, but also like very like interesting, but then like kind of foreign, but like not very. It was perfect.
Yeah,
and they need to find someone like that to match like Bayonetta again.
Yeah, it felt like Bayonetta was singing it. Like it was.
It fit Bayonetta.
It was describing
it fit her whole like style, the sultry kind of singing.
That's correct. It was really describing what she was going through, especially. The vibe of what she was going through when she was slaying those angels, and it was a bop.
Yeah.
Like it made everyone like Fly Me to the Moon, especially like go back to the retro to the vintage song itself.
I love Fly Me to the Moon.
So I remember you're the one who told me this, and it was really, really cool. So in Europe, they were in Europe. They hired a Euro singer, and then in America they hired an American
singer.
So if the pattern continues, they might hire probably an Japanese/Asia singer. So that'd be pretty cool.
That'd be very interesting.
So the next song, people are saying it's Moonrise Whisper. I've never heard that song before. Do you know that?
Never heard it in my life.
So they saw a billboard. That was a pretty cool find. So they saw a billboard that said Moonrise Whisper, and that's like a old 1900s or 1950s 100 song. I don't know. How do you feel about them hiring Helena Aguilera, the one who sang "Fly Me to the Moon" Climax mix, for this?
Oh, I'd be 100% happy with it.
I see.
I just don't think, from what we've seen in the first like chapter, I don't think it would fit. I don't think her voice would fit, because it fit perfectly for Bayonetta 1, because the whole scenery, Bayonetta. I don't think it would fit perfectly for this Cereza, because of the way she is. But I would love to hear her voice again.
Oh, okay.
I would love to hear the whole soundtrack of Bayonetta 1, but like the same composers and everything, because it was so good in Bayonetta 1. And Bayonetta 2, it wasn't bad, but it just wasn't as good as Bayonetta 1, and I think it's really hard to live up to that.
It didn't have the feeling. It didn't have the feel. Bayo 2 didn't have the I want to play this again for the song. Like, I just want to hear the song. Like, it didn't have that. What was it?
I was happy listening to it over and over again.
Oh yeah, 100%. With Bayonetta 3, like, would you want them to have a Let's Dance Boys at the end?
Oh, 100%.
Okay.
I missed that. That is my favorite thing. I remember when I was younger, finished the game, and then I was like looking through things, and then I was just like, Let's Dance Boys, clicked on it, and then they were all dancing. I was like,
all the angels.
And then I was like screaming, the angels, and I was screaming. It's like there's Joy dancing with Bayonetta, and there's like Cereza, like tiny little Cereza.
Yeah, like, jumping up and down. Doing that. That was really adorable.
I love that so much. It was my favorite thing when I was younger. I think they need like little, like cool, like little fun things like that.
To bring up the vibe, yeah.
That vibe was missing. That whole vibe was missing in Bayonetta 2.
Right.
I think obviously there was a lot of care that went into Bayonetta 2, but it didn't feel like it felt like they finished Bayonetta 1 like 3 years before the release. It felt like they did that. And they're like, what can we do now? Because we're going to release it in like 3 years, so let's add things. That's what it felt like. On Bayonetta 2, it felt like, oh, we finished it like
release it tomorrow.
Really good time.
Release it tomorrow.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
That's what it felt like, because I think they just need to add more like fun hidden content that you unlock as you go on.
It felt rushed. Bayo 2 did feel rushed. The more I played it was like, oh, that looked like a rushed aspect. Umbran Climax looked like a rushed aspect. With Let's Dance Boys, they did have the song in Bayonetta 2, the Let's Dance Boys version 2.
Yeah.
That was really cool. I like that. They just didn't add the dance. And I'm like, where's the dance?
Yeah. It's no.
I see. But what else? What else is there to talk about for Bayonetta 3? Like, I mean, for Rodin, I would like him to have a probably mixed angel, mixed demon form.
That'd be cool. Like in between both.
Yeah.
That'd be really
Fallen
cool.
Father Rodin. That was a cool name for it. I really hope he's canon to the story a little bit more at this point, because they did want him to be in Bayo 1 as to the story, but he wasn't. He was only added as a secret boss. Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about for Bayo 3? Because trailer.
I think we covered everything so far.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't think of anything else. If there is anything else, I'm definitely gonna like keep it in my mind. And next time we talk, I'll definitely
DM it to me, and I'll put you on again. I see. So this next segment will be for the other video. I just want to hear you again. Like, is it okay if you will be collabing for?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
That's gonna be really fun.
Again, Johnny, it's been a pleasure. If you want to sign them all out, thank you so much, everyone, for watching in.
Thank you for watching. That's all I can say.